Okay, we're live. Good afternoon, Appliance Boot Camp, family and friends. This is Mike Sneed coming to you again. We'll give YouTube, like always, a few minutes to send out the notifications to let everybody know that we're here and we're live. I want to tell everybody if you're looking for the gas dryer vent, like I mean the gas and oven and dryer, um, Teachable. I guess with everybody going to Teachable platform, they're trying to conserve space. So I have to make the files. I have to actually recompile all the videos. So I'm having to re-edit them to make them smaller. The files that I had on there, they actually are too big, and I have to change the format. So I'm in the process of doing that now. If you go there now, I've checked. One of the videos is already up and is working fine. So over the next couple of days, I'll be putting the new ones up. I wanted to do it over the weekend, but fortunately, we had an actual cell phone class here this weekend, so I can come in and actually compile them and re-edit them and make them smaller. So I'm actually doing that now. So I got one of them up and I verified it through another account. I had somebody go in and look and they can see it. So over the next couple of days, I'll be recompiling everything, putting it up, and we should have all the new videos up before the 15th. So before the 15th, we have everything new before the people come to this course for our next hands-on event. Everything will be up. But if you go there looking now, I think the gas range is the one that's up there now. Has been published and you can see it. So I verified that that video does work, and I'm in the process of recompiling the rest of them. So that should be up over the next couple of days. And like I say, before the 15th, I have all the new videos in. Unfortunately, now I got to go back and recompile them because I was compiling them and making them the file size for the last time I done it. But I got to make it smaller now. So I guess they want to conserve space, but that's no problem. It's something we just have to work through. All right. Also, I want to let everybody know with the changes that we got with Appliance Boot Camp. Appliance Boot Camp, believe it or not, the price is going to go up again. We're going to have to take the price back up a little bit more. We're at the point now where we have something that's very good. It works. We're going to be doing a little bit more offerings. So with that, we're going to go up a little bit more, and also to thin out the herd a little bit. Those people who's on the fence, we're getting ready to bust, getting ready to pull off. So if you want to get in, you need to get in now. We're at the point now where it's a proven product. It worked. I don't know where else you can go and spend $1,500. You can spend $500 just for the online, and you can get a turnkey business almost. You saw the postings that we've been posting. People making 10,000 and $20,000 a month following our formula, and it can be done. I talked to somebody today that said they had a $6,000 week last week, and let me tell you something too. When people are posting their numbers out, I want y'all to know they ain't all their money. They ain't showing y'all. They just it's like playing poker. They just showing y'all one or two cards. They not showing y'all their full hand. That's when you looking at that. That might just be one or two warranty companies. They're not showing you their COD work. They're not showing you their checks they done got. Same thing. Somebody might be showing you COD. They ain't showing you their warranty work. So those checks and deposits y'all see, that's very that's not all they got. That's just putting they just putting one or two cards on the table and say, hey, look at here. And it's more. They're not showing you the full hand. You want to see the full hand, unfortunately, which is not unfortunately. You need to if you want to see somebody full hand, you're gonna have to. It's just like playing poker. You want to see what I'm holding. It's gonna cost you. So if you want to see what Miss Ward really does, you got to go book a consult, and then she'll get to you and show you her real numbers. But right there, she's just showing you one or two things she got. It's not what she. It's not her whole hand. That's for everybody who's showing you stuff. They're not showing you the whole hand, and we got some people that ain't showed anything, and they strong. They very strong. So we're going up a little bit on the price. Also with the going up, not only you get the QuickBooks that's coming out, but also I'm gonna be adding in there another module on hiring subs. So I'm in the process now. I had a sub to come back today, and I brought him in. It was a seamless process, just like I always done it. It was very easy. So that right there is you're gonna have the actual subs coming. I'm gonna add the module on how to hire subs and bring them in. Also, I got the call in numbers there if you want to call in. We're gonna have that in there. You got the payroll that's going to be coming out there. How I pay my subs. You're going to get that. You're going to get how to be paperless. All I gave, matter of fact, I wanted to test it. All I done, I just left the key in the van. My sub didn't even see me. He had done work for me probably about maybe 2 3 years ago, but it's been that long ago. And I wanted to see how well it could work. All I done, I left him a cell phone, left him the key to the van, and some instructions, and he took off and ran. And he done 4 service calls today. I haven't seen him since. I haven't talked to him. I saw where the money came in that he collected, and he's off and running. So my sub stuff still works, and it is working okay, good. So I'm actually doing that module now. Also, what I'm going to add, the reason why I'm going up on the price, I'm also going to add in an ice cream parlor business. Like I say, I teach y'all and show y'all everything that I do. If I don't do it, I'm not going to show you. I'm going to add in the ice cream parlor. How I was actually able to actually start my own ice cream parlor for somebody who's looking to do a little something extra with their money. We're going to add in an ice cream parlor where you can actually show you how I actually started this ice cream parlor and how you can do that. And for a little small investment for somebody who has some money stacked up and he want to put it someplace or she want to put it someplace for $15,000 or less, you can start a little turnkey business that produce you $500 to $1,000 or more per day. That's profit. That's not gross. That's net what it'll put out. Very low cost and very easy. Doesn't require no special skills to run it. I'm giving you my blueprint on how my ice cream parlor is going. I'm writing that out too, so you're going to get that also in the course, and that's the reason why we're going to go up on the course. So you got all these small businesses and everything I do to make my money. You're going to get that, and so we're going up on the price again, and also to thin the herd, so we don't have to have so many people coming around kicking tires all the time. Unfortunately, every time I do this, do a live feed, I have 4 or 5 people, the same 4 or 5 people who will constantly email me for 2 or 3 days straight, asking me, "Can you explain this? Can you show me this? Let me look at something for free." So I'm at a point now where I'm going to just say, "Hey, it's done. It's a proven product. If you don't want to make the money, it's time to move on." So we're going to be moving on from there. All right. So today, I'm whatchamacall. I'm just gonna talk about what's coming up with the actual open house. We're gonna have September the 5th. What's gonna go down September the 5th at the open house? You might see the description here, Appliance Boot Camp, Gentrification slash open house. That's what I'm looking to do. A lot of people like to talk about Tulsa, Hayti, and Durham, or Wilmington, and you had Rosewood in Florida. How African Americans were able to start businesses and put businesses together and actually build an economic base. Well, that's what we're going to do at Appliance Boot Camp. We have a lot of people who have came to Appliance Boot Camp who are alumni who are coming back. Y'all see the money. We're gonna have a lot of money coming up here when this comes. We're not bringing broke people here, and we're bringing entrepreneurs now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have fun. But it's not gonna be like all this other stuff where you go to a seminar, you get some people to get up there and sit and talk and just hype you up, and nothing ever gets done and nothing ever comes out of it. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna have the mayor come out, see if I can get the mayor to come out and some of the town council to come out and actually talk to us. I'm gonna have a list of all the vacant buildings that's right here downtown and the owners and the prices. And we're gonna take a tour and look at all the buildings out here and see what's available. And we're gonna have several businesses opportunities that we're gonna sit down and we're gonna hash out and decide what we want to do as a collective. I only got 3 on the table, but if when we get down here with the alumni and all these business minds that we have and the amount of money that we're gonna have coming back here, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna hash out what we want to do. Somebody got something else they want to put out on the table, they can put on the table and we can talk about it. The first one I want to do, maybe come up with a call center, and I'm looking at stuff that maybe something, a business that we all can support and use and that we can actually take out to um, other uh, other industries and make the money. But we can have a base that we know that the business will make money. And then from there, once we kind of like what Dr. Claude Anderson said, we're gonna have something vertical, something that we can support, and we know if we support it, it's enough to make the money. And then we go out and compete against the other industries and stuff. For one, we'll do like a call center. Everybody who's starting out, they need virtual assistants. They need somebody to handle their marketing. They need somebody to do the back end paperwork. We can go out here, buy a building for little or nothing, um, uh, rehab it, and we can actually just put computers and headsets in there, and we can have our own virtual assistants instead of us taking our money and sending it out to the Virgin Islands and all the other places. We can go right here to our community. We have young ladies here that needs to make a little extra money and stuff, and we can put them on and let them start doing our be our virtual assistants, and show them how to do social media marketing, that show them how to build our websites and do all our marketing. And we got enough business owners now who's out in the field doing it, where we just say if we just going to support it, it'll be enough to keep them up and running and keep it moving. And then once we figured it out and get it honed in, then we can what we call we can then go out to and say, okay, we're going out to get the HVAC people, we're going out to get the plumbing, we're going out and we're going to go out and compete with our third party with our call center. So we could do that. We can create our own call center in one of these buildings, and then go out and compete. And like I said, if it's just everybody from Appliance Boot Camp, just use them as their back end work and have them do our invoicing, all that stuff that we hate to do, that we need to free up. We can actually build our own call center for little or nothing, and put our people to work, and actually then go out and compete with other people. So we'll look for a building to actually put a call center in. The other thing that I thought about, if Choice Home Warranty and Select can be out here for 10, 15 years doing third party warranty as bad as they do it, we could do our own third party warranty company. And we can actually use our contractors, then go out and find other people like minded like us, and actually then get us to actually, that'd be a way for us to actually bridge over into getting into the other skilled trades and actually getting some trade license. We'll actually come down with a think tank. We could buy a building and say this is going to be our headquarters, and then we can actually we'll have enough money. Like I said, we got people now. We're not broke. We're not broke. We're strong. We're strong financially. Where now we can come out now, and if we got 40 or 50 people coming here, and everybody say, hey, they put in $2,000, $3,000, which now is not no money for us. $2,000 or $3,000 ain't no money like it was 2 or 3 years ago. $2,000 or $3,000 ain't nothing for us. We say we'll put it in. We can buy a building and then have $50,000, $60,000 sitting there to actually go out and research and pay some lawyers and stuff to actually tell us how this thing operates, and we can put together our own third party warranty company. And we know now, since we've been in the industry, we know how a good third party warranty company looks and what it works like. And we know how we want to treat subs. We know how it needs to be done. So we could then go out and have third party warranty companies. And then we know what the contractors are looking for. And because we are contractors, we can go out and compete against the third party warranty companies and have our own. And so we'll look at doing that. And all this stuff is up for a vote. We're gonna come together and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk this thing out from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock that afternoon. From 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock that afternoon, we're gonna be putting together. We're gonna be coming together and looking to gentrify either Selma, North Carolina, where we at right here. We're gonna take over and we're gonna put something here. We ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna bring all y'all over here with all that money y'all got, and we sit down and don't do nothing but dance or party. All the money that you all are bringing back here, we're gonna put that money someplace, and we're gonna actually say, hey, this is we setting our claim here, and then when we next year we'll find some place else we'll go, and we're gonna when we come to town, we bringing our money and our resources, and we buying something and putting something there and let it stay. All right. The last thing that I have I have on the table now, I might have more, but these right here are the three things that I've really been looking at here lately. Um, they have a food hall that they're building. They're building we have an outlet center here in Johnston County, right down the street from the actual Appliance boot camp, where you can actually go there and they have like the Michael Kors, polos and stuff, just like the Concords and stuff. We have our own outlet center. Where across from that, they're building this huge um, shopping center, food court, hotels. It's going to be all high end stuff. They're going to make it look like the Concords and the stuff that I forget the one it's called in Maryland. They're going to make it look like that. But anyway, in the food court, because of the COVID stuff, a lot of the vendors that were going to go in the food court, they're starting to back up. And right now, they're running like a special for $25,000. You can actually buy a spot in that food court. So for $25,000, one time fee, you pay your $25,000. They'll buy all the equipment you need for the restaurant. They'll build your restaurant out. You never have to pay any rent. You don't have to pay no rent there. Once you do that, you're gonna get free rent while you're there. All you need to do is bring together the restaurant and the labor and put it together, and they're gonna take I think it's 8%. It's either 8% or 10% of your profits, and you get to keep 90. So what I wanted to do, what I'm going to do, from 6 to 9, I know a lot of African American food trucks out here, guys who got food trucks who would like to be in a restaurant, and they right now they just to build out a restaurant. You talking about 200, quarter to $500,000 to build out a restaurant, a nice restaurant. So what I'm gonna look to do, I'm gonna bring out several food trucks, and I'm gonna tell them, hey, you got a chance here now. You come out here and you bring your best dishes, and you pitch to us why you want to go and why you need to go there, and we're gonna sample their food, and that's what we're gonna have. Food trucks here. You go sample the food, eat the food, and if that's something we want to do, or if you got somebody in your hometown you think is good and it might be able to work in here, this is gonna be a top rate food court. It's not gonna be just something, and it's right off of 95, a major interstate. So it's going to be a chance where you be able to get high visibility, and it's going to be something they're pushing throughout the whole nation because people are traveling that road all the time. So we'll take a brother or sister and say, hey, look here, if you want the chance to go in there and have a major restaurant, we come in and we'll whatchamacallit, we'll pay the $25,000 to get you a seat there, and from that $25,000, that people who actually own the place, they get their 10%. We'll have 40%, 40% actual 40 or either 50% actual ownership, and you have the remainder, and we be partners in there, and we could do that and set somebody up and get them running, and then from there, you have a place where you can, and we'll do it just like all my other investments. Every quarter, if you put your money in every quarter, you get peeled off your checks instead of us having to day trade, and nothing wrong with day trading. I shouldn't say that 'cause I never done it, but instead of us having to get into all this crazy investing with people we don't know, and products we never seen, we'll be able then to actually take our money, put it into somebody that we know, put it into an established business that we can go touch, that we can have our family and friends to go look at, and actually it'll work out very well. So that's what I'm looking to do. And if anybody got any other suggestions, please feel free to let us know and bring them with you if you're coming. And we're gonna sit down and we're gonna put something together. And when we leave here that weekend, we just not gonna come here and don't build anything. So many times I see they have conferences where they're gonna talk about empowerment and stuff. Nothing never get built. Nothing never comes out of it. Just more almost like a motivational church service. You just go there, get hyped up, and don't go back and do anything. This is going to actually be something to get done. I'm going to actually get the people who actually are building the actual food court and stuff. I'm going to get them to actually present to us. So we'll actually get to see how investors get presented to. So we can ask them the questions. So we can see how they present their information, just like they do any investors. Because now we got money. We got to make that step now where we actually know how investors work. Also, we got to get to the point where we actually know how to speak to the mayor and the town council and stuff. We're not, you don't go to the mayors and your town councils and stuff the way we go there, looking for almost like sympathy and all that in a weak manner. We come in there as a power move, say, hey, we coming here to invest in your town and your city, and so we need the red carpet put out for us, and we need you all to actually know that we're here to invest and we are investors. It's not like we just come in here like a lot of our events. We just come there to spend money and be consumers, and we don't take anything out of it. We just leave all our money there and we leave broke and nothing we got to show. I want you all to come here, invest, and we become say, hey, we not only are we coming here to enjoy this, but we coming here to make money off of this too, and be partners with you all and go. And like I say, this right here is a town that's small, that's on the come up, and we can be at the verge of actually helping them get out of it, and we can actually then also uh, be the ones who actually drive it the way we want it. And it doesn't have to just stop here. And this will get us the ball rolling. It teaches us how we can actually work together. It teaches us how we come together to actually invest on major scales like this. And then once we get this down pat, then the people who's involved in it and stuff, the ones that do it, they can go back to their hometowns. They can go back wherever, and it becomes a virus, just like appliance boot camp now has become a virus where I don't have to tell nobody how to start an appliance repair business. We got 100 people that can tell you right now how to start an appliance repair business. They can tell you what's wrong with your business because we now have done it, and we've been in the midst of it through immersion of working in it. And that's the same thing we're going to do here. We're going to come here and all that stuff talking about bring back Black Wall Street, bring back Tulsa and stuff. I'm tired of hearing people say that and nobody never do anything. So this is where we're going to actually do it. And because the first thing they always said, we didn't have any money, we don't have any cash to do it. Now we are now making money. We got disposable income. We can't go nowhere because of COVID. You can't go no vacation and stuff. So now we can say, hey, we can do like everybody else. We can ride around to a town and say that's our town, and we're gonna build it back and put something here for everybody. So that's what we're gonna do. And I think it'll be a great time. And we are gonna have some fun. We'll have doing the food truck rodeo, whatever. We'll have a DJ out there, and we're gonna have a good time, enjoy each other. But at the same time, we're gonna be here, and there's no way in the world where if the resources that we have a Miss Ward, we got DCNF, we got Slick, we got Juan, we got all these business. We got because we don't read. We got Lamar. We got all these business minds, and now we got business minds with finances behind. Ain't none of this stuff now where somebody got to go to the bank and try. No, ain't none of that. You know, if we're gonna go 1,000, everybody can scratch $1,000 and be done. If we want to say two, everybody can scratch 2,000 and be done. And let me tell you, everybody, this too. The people who are in appliance boot camp, they know. But the people who still on the fence, this is not no pyramid scheme. I done had three people uh, tell me that we running a pyramid scheme. Only people showing checks are the old heads. I don't see nobody new. Everybody, it get to a point. The old heads are showing you their checks now because they have gotten to be bulletproof. They know that they're fine. People who's coming in, they're gonna get to the point where they'll show you too. But a lot of times when people first starting off, they don't want people to be in their business. And the old heads, what they're showing you is not all their money that they're getting out of there. They're just showing you a little bit. They ain't showing you everything. They just showing you a little bit and just say, hey, it's out there. And it's not no pyramid scheme. I don't make no money off of anybody who came through here and already paid. I don't make no more money off of them. The people that the alumni don't make not one penny off of you all coming here. So it's no pyramid scheme going on. I still don't know why they would think we running a pyramid scheme. There's no pyramid scheme going on. People pay their money and they go out and they make their money. No pyramid scheme. You can make $10,000 doing appliance repair. That's not a month. That's not a lot of money. Be honest. They can do it, and I'm telling you, you can do it too. Just follow the blueprint. And we're not running no pyramid scheme. So don't think that. I don't know what else we can tell you all to get you all to actually come. Now you're going to actually see us actually building a community, gentrifying a community. Where have you seen that? Where you seen people? Okay, uh, take and build entrepreneurs. We got entrepreneurs that we have built. Now after we have built those entrepreneurs, and they now everybody got money. We got money now. So now we're coming back and we're saying, hey, let's now team up and let's corner a market where we can say, okay, we can do a call center, we can do third party warranty, or we can put a restaurant, we can do whatever. We got cash, or we can do a combination of all three. That's how much money we get, we will have amongst our alumni. We can do that. I haven't seen no university do it. I ain't seen nobody within 6 months of them graduating from a university coming back and being able to do anything. They can't even pay the student loans off. Here it is now, less than 6 months coming from the university. We're coming back and we saying, hey, we coming back now to actually put more money and take over an area that we want. We're gonna actually now become a bully. And don't have, and the great thing about it, we don't have to go to the bank and ask nobody for nothing. If we decide we want to do something, we have enough resources amongst ourselves to do it. And that's the call in number if you want to call in. And we got enough resources inside our network to do it, and that's what we're going to be doing and I forgot you got Mr. O Fix It, you got Mr. J, you got man, we got so many people. AJWS, we got just so many people that's with from the alumni. And I forgot about Corey. We got so many people within our alumni base. And this is another thing too. I'm not saying anything else bad about New York. Hey, New York, hey, you won my respect. New York has won my respect. So I'm not saying anything else bad about New York. But I forgot about the brothers up in New York and stuff, and I forgot about Reggie up in New Jersey. Now we can come out here and we can come back and we can actually probably could buy a couple of buildings down here cheap as they are, and we could do whatever we want right now. And this is how it has to be done. This is how it has to be done. We are now entrepreneur business owners, and we got cash, and we can come out here now and actually put something together to actually build other industries and stuff. And this right here help fund some of our retirements and everything. So I'm gonna read a couple of the comments we got. And like I say, if you like to call in, there you go. If you think what I'm saying is stupid, you can call and tell me that too. I'll be more than glad to hear it. I got Greg B. What's up? Untamed Kango. Evening, Mike. What's going on? Hey, how you doing? Okay, what's up, Mike? What's up, ABC fam? All right. All right. Hey, how you doing? Because we don't read. All right. All right. Hey, what's up, Slick? Mario Goodson, greetings, ABC fam. Okay, what's up, fam from Louisville? Because we don't read. Yes, sir. Let the price of the dope rise a month. Yeah, it got to go back up in the price. And like I say, because I'm not just going up on the price just to go up. I'm going up because I'm adding more value, and also while I'm going up, um, for you all to actually come in and have to actually you getting 2 days, you getting 48 hours of actual one-on-one mentoring from me. It got to go up on the price of everything you all are getting. All right, we got 317.
Hi.
Can you hear me? 317.
Yeah, I can hear
Hey, what's going on?
you. It's girly girl.
This is
My
who?
girly girl. Jay Real.
Hey, how you doing, J Real?
Okay. Jeanette.
I'm
Okay,
gonna fix
well
my
I
mic a
heard
little
my
bit. Go ahead. Can you speak up a little bit?
oh, I'm sorry. Dang, I don't know why it's so loud. This is my
I see
sister.
you done your first
Hey,
service
you
call. Way
better
to go.
yeah. And I fixed the plane. Guess what I did?
What you do?
What was it? Okay, it was a dryer.
Hmm.
So I didn't take the dryer vent off,
Hmm.
fixed the appliance, went to move the dryer back, and I noticed that the dryer vent was really full. And I said, "Oh
Uh
my god!"
huh.
I didn't have my cleaning kit.
Oh wow.
So yeah, and I told the customer, I said, "You need to get your dryer vent clean,
Uh huh.
like really bad." He didn't even understand because, like her, I didn't know what dryer vent cleaning was until I took the course. See, I took that
Mhm.
course before I took the full
Mhm.
hands on.
Mhm.
So I didn't know she didn't understand what I was saying, but I was back there and I said, it's a lot of lint back here and you need this dryer vent clean, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, I should have said, don't use the dryer until the dryer vent gets clean. Mind
Right.
you, she was 45. I mean, remember I told you that it was 45 minutes away from me. So it
Uh-huh.
ain't like it's in town.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, so next day I get the call. Dryer, what I did, I fixed what I
Uh-huh.
did. But I get the call, my dryer overheated. I
Mhm.
said, remember I told you that you needed your dryer vent clean? She said, well, I clean that all the time. I said, no, remember I was behind your dryer. I was talking about the accordion thing. And
Mhm.
she's like, oh, she said, I didn't know, of course she tried to get a little jazzy with me,
Uh-huh.
you know.
Uh-huh.
But I explained to her, sorry for your inconvenience, everything. But yeah, I made the rookie mistake.
Mhm.
Everybody out there listening, the
Mhm.
rookies, all rookies, anytime you're working on a dryer, anytime you got to move a dryer, take the dryer thing off and have your dryer vent clean and stuff with you. I had it the first time, but I
Uh-huh.
didn't have it the second time.
Uh-huh.
So, and okay, I'm gonna let that go. I done beat myself up enough on that.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I think that's a good idea though. The other stuff you're talking about, because
Oh, okay.
remember, I was one of the ones that wanted you to do an investment group. You know,
Mhm.
yeah. So, and I'm liking what you putting down, and I got my money now, and I didn't even did number one job. So,
There you go.
I got my two. I'm ready.
Uh,
But last thing, what time are you gonna start the September 5th deal?
that's gonna we're gonna start at 1 o'clock. We're
Oh,
gonna start at 1.
okay. Because
Um,
I'm coming in late. I didn't
okay.
know. I thought I was coming in at 11:30 in the morning, but I'm not. My flight don't get there until 2:22. 45 minutes after that, I'm gonna be late.
That's no problem. We're gonna go from 1 until like 9, 10 o'clock that night.
Oh, okay, good,
Yeah.
good. Okay, great. So I don't feel that bad because I want to, especially with what you're talking about, I'm gonna miss everything. Tell somebody to record.
No,
Tell somebody to
everybody be
record
there.
it.
So if you get there, we'll clue you in.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, yeah. I just wanted to tell everybody in the chat. I told them about it. I chatted. I put it in the chat. So you might want to skip over that on girly girl.
But congratulations on
But
your
yeah.
first repair.
Thank you, Mike. I felt good until she called me. I
That's
was
no
all
problem. It
hyped.
happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. But you knew what
I
was
know. I
wrong.
kept
You knew what
on.
was wrong, and now you know how to
Yeah,
correct it going forward. So you learned the lesson.
yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. And I kept on remembering what Slick said. I know you hear me, Slick. I kept on remembering Slick said we make a little mistakes, but I was like, okay, I got this.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yep. All right. I'll see you on the 5th, and I'll let you. You got another call?
Yes, I do.
All righty.
Okay, thanks.
All right. All right. Back in the chat. Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, Quentin, you're on. Quentin, you're on. Can you hear? Hello, Quentin.
All right. Back in the chat. Okay.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Okay, Quentin, you're on. Quentin, you're on. Can you
Mike, can y'all hear me?
turn your sound down, Quint?
Can you hear? Okay.
Hello, Quentin.
Okay, wait. All right.
Yeah, if you mute your sound coming in.
Okay, Quentin, you're on. Quentin, you're on. All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Turn your sound down, Quentin. Oh shit.
Yeah, turn
Hold on.
YouTube, mute YouTube.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, so I called to say this.
Okay.
I'm so sick and tired of freaking people. I gotta watch my language. Always thinking something is a damn scam. So I'm gonna say this to all those that are in doubt as to whether or not this works. It absolutely, positively, teetotally works.
Mhm.
I got in on your special back in December
Mhm.
for $1,000.
Mhm.
That I feel like some people like I owe you some money because the value I've watched it from 500 to 800
Mhm.
to the $1,000 special now to 1,600. Now you're saying you're gonna go up again because you keep adding value. I saw you from the
Mhm.
beginning. I've watched you add the value.
Mhm.
People out there listening that are on the fence, you better jump in before you're not able to get in because I was crying and boo-hooing when I missed the 500, 800.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the leap on the 1,000, but I never went in thinking it was a scam.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah, it's been a little slow for me getting started because I'm in Texas. Our LLCs is 300 opposed to some people it's only 100, 125. Getting insurance, but I got all that now. And then there's Eagle Eye Appliance. He's here in Houston. That's my man, 50 grand. He kept lighting the fire under my ass, motivating me to get out here and get to it. I'm full time. I've quit my damn truck driving job because we wasn't doing much over there. Yes, I quit a couple weeks ago. So now, because of you, him, the money I've spent to get everything started, people, listen, this is not a scam. This is not a pyramid. Like you said, when I go out here and make my money, I don't give Mike a dime. When I go out here and make my money, nobody that comes in after me gets any of my money. That's all my money. So people just really need to stop being so cynical and skeptical of every damn thing, because this is easy money. Like a guy called me from my web page to go do his dryer, and it was just one little simple part, fixed it in and out about 30, 40 minutes. Easy money for the weekend. It's you said you printing money. I mean, I couldn't believe it. It's like I'm just literally just printing money. I got 4 or 5 invoices sitting right now that I got to turn in today. That's about $700-800 waiting to come in. I'll have it in about 2 days. So my whole thing is stop being skeptical. Get in while you can, because when these prices go up, like you said, you're going up because you're adding value, and then weed out the naysayers. And then then when we do start booming, growing, because I'm definitely getting on. I'm already in play. Got my little plan for the $1 million club. I'm definitely going to be on board with what you're talking about right now. I'm coming for the August 22nd hands-on. And then I'll be back. What is that? 2 weeks later for the September 5th open house. I'm not missing a beat. I'm not missing anything, because I've watched this thing grow from the beginning, even before you really was doing Appliance Boot Camp with your other channel.
Right.
So I've watched you. I've watched this. I watched people come and go and grow. I'm all in.
I appreciate it, man. I really do. And not to knock other courses or what other people are doing. I think what happens, they've seen other courses, and they've seen other so-called business gurus, and I think that actually has scared them off. I'm going to tell you all something. If y'all didn't know, I got this last couple of weeks, I've been able to sneak in and see some of these other business gurus behind the scenes. I was going to get in some groups they were in, and y'all make more money than they do, and y'all actually running real businesses. They're not. YouTube business has almost became like prosperity preaching, where it's more now just motivating people. You don't have to. Nobody's really showing the day-to-day how the business run. And you're not really seeing people actually coming back and being able to get those same results. So a lot of you all, I was surprised to find out a lot of you all was actually making. I was actually surprised how little the other people were making. I wasn't surprised at how much you all was making. I knew how much you all could make. I was actually surprised to know how little they were making, and they were so-called business gurus. So. But thank you, and I look forward to actually seeing you in August.
I'll be there.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks, Mike.
All right, no problem. 336, you on? 336, you on?
What's up, Mike? This Slick.
Hey, what's going on, Slick?
Hey, man. I think you should cut it off, man. Don't let everybody get into this investment thing. If everybody get in, that means my portion gonna be smaller. I need a large check coming through. I just know that I don't know. you seem like you got the Midas touch. You know, it turned into gold because I mean, I don't know, man. These people who hate, who scared, let them stay scared, man. I mean, we can't convince them no more than what we doing. I mean, we putting the checks up, we showing pictures of the work we do videos. I mean, I don't know. Ain't nothing else to do to convince somebody, hey, that this thing is real. I mean, and I don't know. What else can you do? You can show a check. You can show the work. I mean, they got a Facebook group of people testifying. You know.
Well, what happens? Go ahead.
I mean, what? Ain't nothing else.
Yeah. Well, see, I say the same thing. But like I said, last couple of weeks, I've been watching. I've been kind of just looking, just saying, why do people feel like this? And especially this past week, I saw Miss Ward done an excellent video with a real life situation that's going to happen if you go get subs. If you go get subs, and you don't think a sub is not going to show up and the sub ain't going to drive you crazy, you are wrong. So Miss Ward is out there doing it live, where she's out there at her customer house and she's boiling mad. I know that. I've been there where I felt like I could spit fire because I got this sub this that ain't where he's supposed to be at, and I'm waiting on him. And she's showing you live that, hey, I'm out here. This is what you're gonna run into. And you get somebody who ain't never built a business or anything before, come call her a fool and call her stupid and all that. And I was like, this is the real stuff. And what has happened, they have looked at this stuff of entrepreneurs faking it so much that they don't know when a real entrepreneur comes. And like I say, for other groups, it's okay. You know, you can do that. You can have the entertainment gurus and whatnot in the Asian communities and any other race besides our race, because our race, we don't necessarily get to see entrepreneurship up close. And unfortunately, everybody come to us to make the money off of our stupidity, not stupidity, but I don't want to say stupidity, but out of our ignorance, because we never seen it. And we think that's the way entrepreneurship is. So when real entrepreneurship comes, we reject it and we go for the false stuff. Like for instance, like I said, once again, I'm not knocking anybody or anything. And I can see why some people do it. Like some people say, I could easily switch and do more prosperity stuff where I can just make the course where it take you 6 to 7 months to finish it and you'll never finish it. Make it so that it's just almost like college, university, like the other courses where you don't finish it. And because you don't finish, I can say, well, that's why you didn't get the results. Now I get 1 or 2 people. I will get like you, Miss Ward, or somebody to finish it. And then I can say, well, go look at them. They done it. You should be able to do it too. But I don't do that. I want everybody to eat because I want what we got now. I wanted this to happen where I got a group of people come in and we can now change the whole environment or something. So they get to see that. Like for instance, I had it out. Me and another guy, we're not having it out, but we had a little debate. I said the economy was good and we were going to have it was going to recover back. And if I didn't think the economy was good, I wouldn't be spending no money in this economy. I'd be hoarding my money. But the person called me stupid and a cuckold. I don't know what they called me, but they said I was stupid. But I was saying, yeah, I think the economy is good and we're going to go. I'm looking at it. I said, now it's the best time ever to be where we're at, where everybody now had to go back to the starting line. And a lot of people went to the starting line, didn't have no money. And now here it is now. We got money. It's a great time to start where we're going to start. But I looked, that person the other day, they spending $100,000 on a car. So if you got the cash, so if you got 100,000 cash that you can go spend on a car, you really believe that the economy is good. Otherwise, if you thought the economy was bad, you'll actually hoard that money and put it in your pocket. And I think that's what happened. They see that and they don't see the people actually building anything that they've whatchamacallit, it just makes them skeptical about everybody. But that's the only thing I can see, that they think everybody now is out to get them.
Yeah, but I mean, the people on the Facebook group and the people who we don't get nothing when people all we want to see is the boot camp succeed though.
That's what everybody
want to
see. I think that's because they've never seen nothing like that where people are just giving and want to see you succeed and don't take nothing. I don't know why they think we get money because they I don't know, but that got me when a couple of people. I had more than 3 people ask me want me to show them all this because they think it's a pyramid scheme. I don't ever done a pyramid scheme.
You ever met, so a couple type of people, but you have somebody always got an open hand, right? Then you got somebody who always got a closed fist, and the old saying, closed fist, you can't receive, but you don't give. Yeah. So I think people have the closed fist thing. They think people always trying to keep what they got for themselves, right? And so they just gotta learn how to.
We got several people waiting in the queue. I'm gonna get to you. Go ahead.
They gotta open their hand. You know what I'm saying? Because we not trying to be greedy, and we ain't trying to hide nothing from nobody. We trying to say, hey man, we want you in here. Come on, enjoy this with us. We want more brothers. We want more brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all. I mean, they just gotta that closed fist mentality, man, is just I don't like the crabs in the bucket thing, because if I was a crab and I'm in the bucket, I'm trying to get out too.
Yeah.
But
here everybody's eating. Fist. Everybody eating.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, we doing good.
Yeah. This weekend, I'm telling you, this weekend, man, they were throwing some numbers out there this weekend.
Yeah, I did 6.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I did over 6.
That's in 1 week. That's not in no month. You saying in 1 week.
Yeah, 1 week.
Yeah.
Now my body paid for it, but you could do it. You shouldn't try to do it because that's just. I mean, it was just ridiculous. I just did too much. But either way, 9, 10 o'clock at night, you supposed to be at home. You ain't supposed to be running no calls, and I was just trying to do too much, man. But anyway, it's not a pyramid. I don't get nothing off the ice cream shop. But I'm trying to get some off this restaurant and this call center. I got some ideas for the call center. Anyway, man, go ahead.
All right, thanks.
Love you, man.
All right, Peace, you too, man. Okay, we got 678. 678.
Uncle Mike.
Hey, what's up? Because we don't read.
What's up, y'all? Hey, shout out Slick, shout out DCNL. Everybody in the group, 89 Dr. Funk. Love y'all. First of all, let me say that. Man, I'm getting tired of these people, though. Really, yeah, I'm getting tired. Man, I'm tired now, but I still got to do some paperwork, of course. And I don't know what's wrong with them, sir. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know how many times we got to tell you and show you and post this. And look, sir, forget them. Just bump them. They ain't gonna hear you. Even the Messiah, when he went to his own family members and he said, "Look, I'm the truth right here, bro. I'm showing you the cash right here. Come do an oven with me and a steel system, and I can show you $1,200." They don't want to believe it. They ain't gonna believe him. So everybody ain't gonna believe what's real. And so I'm just on a whole nother move, sir. Let's just lock up the Facebook group, first of all, because they're in there stealing free game. We love y'all, but you in there stealing free game, and we giving you. And a lot of y'all ain't took no doggone. That's my new question now. So when did you take the online courses? Why you even get Slick and ask them a question about the online course? Because you asked them a question about the online course, so apparently you ain't watched it.
Right.
So it's just they're taking for granted what it is that you have done. And so, sir, I just am so amazed at you. I have a garage door business. I have a seal systems training business. I'm an appliance repairman. I'm getting into ice cream. Didn't even know I was, but I'm getting into ice cream. Apparently I'm about to, whenever you want to do this with the restaurant, I already told you, I don't care about all these people listening to that. I'm with whatever you moving in. Because while everybody is, and they're not even paying attention that they're opening up the ability to evict people, right? But then telling people not to work. except if you are essential personnel. Now, I thought about that. You teaching us how to create business in the middle of catastrophe that is catastrophe proof, and it is essential to the people in the whole world. But yet we still get these videos of 90 people watching and 36 people hit the like button. Somebody hating on what you're doing. I don't know why they hating. I don't care, sir. What I do know is I made $500-$600 a day, and I ain't worked that hard. And I trained my training, and he made $200 a day. And I don't care what nobody talking about. I ain't had no uncles like you. I ain't had no black man teach another black man that I ain't got to go. See, we got to slay. And this pyramid scheme, you group of fools. A pyramid is when one is on top, and then there are different sections below you. That's called a job. It's called a company. It's called a CEO. It's called an owner, and there's no one below him but different sections of the pyramid till it get down to your stupid behind trying to get a job. You on the bottom of the pyramid. You keep talking about pyramids, but you're standing in one. But you're too stupid to realize that. So I'm just tired of them, sir. Let's lock it up. Sir, if you would have told me, if you would have let me get in here and get this money and then said $2,000, I would have paid $2,000 for this. Because I made $2,000. I did too. I ain't do 6 like Boss Man, like I'm getting to my big brother now. But I just did too. I'm doing good. I'm eating. The wolf is away from the door, like you said. I ain't worried about nothing. And we're being blessed in so many ways. This has got to be y'all sent, man, because ain't nobody doing this. And I buy all them programs. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody. I watch all your programs. I buy all your stuff. I buy it. But ain't none of them taught me to get $500 in a day. My first week, I had a $500 job, 2-banger in there, went in there, knocked it out, and picked up 510. And they just and got paid in 3 days. So how many times you get paid in 3 days learning a brand new skill? Ain't nobody worry about these people no more, sir. And I'm tired of them. And really, I don't want them to ever open their mouth sideways to you. You just holler at them. You tell them to holler at me. And when you ready to open the businesses, I'll move my business from where I'm at to where you at to ensure it is built whatever way you want. And I will put my hands to the plow on whatever you build, sir. I don't care what they telling me, because me and my children every weekend now, sir. Now they expecting us to have a little family day. They expecting just anywhere on the map that day for us to have a good time. And I ain't got to worry about the money to pay it.
Right.
I ain't got to worry about how much it costs. We going to Jump Zone. We going to this place. Oh, $225. You ain't said nothing, girl. You just said something about an oven to me. That's really what you just said. This money get out my face. Kids, go enjoy yourself. And Uncle Mike help do that, man. And I'm just tired of them. Like, you know what? Hey, I'll be the motivational speaker. You guys are doing such a great job, Patrick Young. Girly girl, great job.
Yeah,
we
great
appreciate
job.
what you're doing. You're doing a wonderful job. You know, Slick. You know, you slicking the oil. You know, faster than Freddie. You know, DC and if you out here balling, Boss Appliance. What's up, y'all? We love y'all and we appreciate you, family. And you're putting in the work and you're doing a great job. And if you continue to listen to slaves telling you about slavery, you're gonna stand back in the slave line with them. See, because the people with skills was not in the middle of the Great Depression when the Great Depression was going on. You got to look that up. They were still eating. Rich people were still rich. So I'm just telling you that I love you, sir. And I'm with it. I don't care what it costs. Whatever it costs, you tell me this is what we're doing, I'm paying it. I got the money up front. That's it. Period, up front. Whatever it is you're doing, I'm doing it. Because what you do is successful, and we can see it. And your success leaves clues. And you just keep telling people over and over and over how they can make $1,000 with multiple different businesses, and they don't want to hear it. So then I'm tired of pleading with my heart and my soul to tell these people to do right. It ain't for them, sir. Everybody ain't supposed to be a boss. I'm just coming to it in my mind. They just never going to wake up. They just have to be employees, and they're never going to wake up to the fact that they can be someone who can control their own time freedom and their own money freedom, and they can duplicate themselves. So you keep doing great things, but don't be worried about no haters. Just send them to me because I'm with it. I'm with the smoke. I want all the smoke. I'm with it. I'm with it. So anyway, yeah, I'm kind of a preacher anyway. Don't be saying that too loud, Kate. But I'm just saying we love you, man. And I don't care what they talk about. My check look good today. It's going to look good tomorrow. Got that seal system rolling. So I'm looking at 15 to $2 grand tomorrow. I ain't never had a $2 grand a day, but I'm finna bust her tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? So everything is G. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm looking at land. Uncle Mike. Oh, man. So, right, look, I'm going to get off the phone real quick. But I was just in a situation. I had moved out from family and moved out in the world, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just doing work. I'm homeless like a mug, right? Like, I ain't got no
to be. I don't know where the place to be, but I ain't never got a money problem.
Right.
I'm in hotel at the hotel. I ain't never got a money. I'm thinking about it like, dang, this is a different type of homeless I ain't never been, been used to. Let me go to Hyatt tonight. No, I don't like to hear about those. Let me go to Airbnb this evening. No. It's just, and man, and my realtors, they talking about, oh man, you qualify for this. My credit getting better. Uncle Mike, we got this thing called business credit. I ain't even know nothing about.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to go do a restaurant, you can just get your business. By the way, you business owners can get it on Dun and Bradstreet. And then when Uncle Mike say we need $100,000, we got it. It'll take 15 minutes to take out 5 credit cards with a $5,000 limit, and it's done. And so that's major. That's a major thing. And I love you. I'm going to let y'all go, man, and whoever's on next. But look, you're going to either get on this train or you're going to get left, because it's only going up. And I think we should lock up this place and lock up this thing, because we have shown that it's duplicatable. Mike Sneed is duplicatable. So you can get on it or you can talk about it while we walk past you. But trust and believe, it ain't nothing going to be bought, but nothing. I want to see nothing but Bentleys roll up to one of these anniversaries here in the future, sir, because we are doing it. And we found the man who ain't giving you no fluff. That's giving you a way to change your life. Now it's up to you to change your life. You're right. Maybe maybe we at the center right now. Now come on to the minister. The minister's telling you now. Listen, you want to change your life. Come on and walk to the top of the podium. Yahshua is here giving you a business. Bless this little ball chocolate man to give you a business. Now come on and walk in here and pay your little monthly fee and change your life. Now if you want to change it, we giving you the opportunity, but we getting tired of talking to you. And you gonna stop hating on my uncle for real, because we'll come and change your life. You feel what I'm saying? I'm that type. I'm the warhead. So, but anyway, we love you. And if any of you all want to get it, you better get on now, because it needs to be up, sir. This is a $5,000 to $10,000 program, and it's a 5 to 10. I've made at least 3-4 times. So I ain't make no 30,000. You know how much weed or dope you got to sell to make $20,000 to $30,000 in a month? No, I'm serious. In 2 to 3 months, I'm not even lying. I don't care who's listening. We making 10 to 20, 30K per 1 to 2 months. Ain't nobody done that.
Yeah.
So you're doing mighty things, and I'm glad you're letting the Most High use you, sir, because you're blessing my family in the middle of all of this. So we love you again. One more thing. This ain't easy neither. We ain't saying this is all cake.
Yeah, no, it's not easy.
Technician, and you got to be a great technician. You got to do your paperwork. If you ain't got one of them blessed, beautiful Mrs. Kirks or blessed, beautiful Mrs. BCNS, you got to be the tech. You got to be the employee. You got to be the office personnel. So it ain't easy now. We ain't telling you that you just go all of a sudden, I signed up. I finished class. You want to copy in my colleague? Shut up. Be patient. Master the class is going to come to you because they need you. So if you're willing to put in a little work, and honestly, y'all, I ain't working as hard as I'm about to start, but if you want to put in the work and go hard at it to change your life, you can change your life. This dude said you want 7 streams of income. I told him, well, a stream come from a lake. You need 1 stream that will break off into 7. So master you a skill that will bless your family. And I'm telling you, y'all, if y'all don't want to believe us, this is one right here, right now. Now, it's 85 of y'all in this room. I don't know why 85 of y'all in this room, but it ain't 85 like some of y'all hating. Some of y'all come over here, just want to come here and hate, don't want to appreciate what the man is doing. We done gave you the check stubs. The man is doing something great. Get these likes up and appreciate when greatness is given to you, because it ain't all the time that a black man teach you how to start a business to take care of your family. So anyway, I love you. Thank you, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you, man.
Till next week. I'm going to take a whole radio break. I'm to the money, man. We do these payrolls, sir. Have a great day.
All right, bye-bye.
Peace.
Okay, this one right here is LGK40. Whoever's on LGK40. I think you got yourself mute, LGK40. Okay. Are you there now?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Hey, how you doing?
All right. Salutations and greetings, Uncle Mike, ABC fam. How you doing? All right. So I want to put something out to the family, and especially you, Uncle Mike. Earlier today, I had let me back up. Saturday, I had a dishwasher for diagnosis. And it was American Home Shield. And the diagnosis was everything was clogged. Circulation pump, drain pump, as well as the drain hose. It had metal shavings, all sorts of paper pulp. It was just full of food. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I turned it in, and they're not going to fix it. So today, the customer calls and says that I need to come back and fix something that was wrong, and I did. So I asked him what was going on. He said that was water coming from the sink into the dishwasher.
Mm-hmm.
I said, hey. So by me sucking out the water, I think that I quite possibly had pulled the check valve into the hose.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if I should go out or not, as the insurance company is closed right now, so I can't call them to see if it's
what happened? They said water from the sink is coming back into the water from the garbage disposal is coming back into the dishwasher.
Yeah, I think I screwed up the check valve either by
what's probably happened, the drain holes that lead to the dishwasher, you probably let it hang down, and gravity is pulling water. When they run water in the sink, gravity is pulling it back in there. All you need to do is take that drain hose that's connected to the garbage disposal and and take it up higher than the actual connection. Make it like a little loop. That way, if gravity won't let it siphon back down. But that's it. It won't take but a couple of seconds. Just go get you can go get a tie wrap and tie it to the top and put a screw in there, or you can go get I like to get the plastic, get a half inch PVC connector for electrical PVC. And just you can just put one screw at the bottom and then hook the hose over top of it, and it'll hold it in place.
All right, I ain't even think about that.
Yeah, it won't take you about 10 or 15 minutes. It won't take you that long.
And then I want to say, watch Ms. Ward's video also, and I hang into that same problem May. Well, I was all happy. I had another tech, and then I had another one. They were doing good, but once he didn't show up after he made, I think it was like an $850 check that week. He never showed up. Yep. And then the other one is just unreliable. My car broke down. I'm sick. Pick up my kid. So now I'm back to myself, and I had to slowly bring down. I'm only doing like 4 or 5 comfortably a day. So now I'm back to where I was initially. Now I don't trust nobody.
Yep. The course that I'm putting together, the next module, how to bring in subs, I'll tell you how to handle all of that stuff. But yeah, see, Miss Ward was doing something. She was showing somebody, and he just came. It's going to happen when you get subs. It's going to happen, and they're trying to show you all what's going to happen in real life, and people get mad and telling them they lying, calling them stupid. And I'm saying this is going to happen to you. You ever get to a point where you hire subs, it's going to happen. And you got to know how to handle it. And she was handling it very good. And not only she was mad now, like I said, when it happened to you, you pissed off, but she was making the customer feel okay that I got it under control. And she'll go outside and blow some steam, but she was letting she didn't do it in front of the customer, and she let the customer know that we're good. She probably lit into the sub afterwards, but she made sure the customer was still okay.
Yeah, I guess that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that course, though.
Okay.
All right, well, appreciate your help. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We have 908. 908, you're on.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. I just wanted to say thank you to you and Reggie and Miss Ward and Darren Clark and everybody who has assisted me in the boot camp and the Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm 20 and I've been doing it. I'm doing pretty good.
This is OC Bean?
No, I'm 20 and I've been doing the Appliance Bear. I'm probably the youngest that's probably doing 20? It. Yeah, I'm doing it by myself.
Wow. How long you been doing it?
I got the contract like a couple months ago with the Shurion, so probably like 2-3 months, and I made about $4,000 already. I made my money back.
Congratulations.
But I'm trying to, yeah, thank you. I'm trying to learn it. I'm out here with Reggie. He helps me when I, call and stuff sometimes.
Man, that's wonderful. Now, how are you liking it so far?
I really like it. I work Amazon part time because I was just following the blueprint, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually getting sick of going there. I'd rather just do my thing full time so I could actually take on more work.
Uh-huh.
Because right now I'm doing 2 jobs per day and then going to work at my 9 to 5. But I'd rather just take on probably another job, probably 3 a day, to build up my skills, you know. Today I rewired a whole washing machine with the whole wiring. They gave me
New wire harness.
Yep.
Now, you don't have a family. You're not married or anything like that, are you?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, the reason I tell people to do that, because most of the people who come in, they're actually married and they have a family, and I don't want them to actually just quit their job and they got people depending on them. You at 20 years old, yeah, go at it, man. You got the energy, you got the time. All you need is a couple of packs of oodles and noodles. You're fine. You can live off the land. No, go at it. Go at it. If I was you, I would go at it.
I'm trying to
go ahead.
I'm trying to catch up to everyone, all you other guys out there. I gotta catch up, even though you guys are more experienced than me.
Now, you are gonna catch up, man. You just think you're getting it in at 20, and you see, and you just been doing it 2 months, really, right?
Yeah.
These guys, nobody's been doing it a year. I think maybe Juan and Gerard and them, they got a year in, but nobody's been doing it that long. Just think when you get to be a year and you 20 years old and the money that you're gonna be making, man, you'll be a millionaire before you're 30.
With you guys' help, I think it's possible. Very possible.
It ain't think you are. You're gonna be a millionaire before you're 30, and you got a group of guys who's mentoring you and showing you the right way, so you don't make all the mistakes that we made. You have to think. A lot of us, I didn't really get going to my late 20s. I was like 27, 28 when I first got started. So I was about 7 or 8 years ahead of you. But a lot of these guys here, they're coming in their 40s and early 50s, getting ready and just starting. And you got all that time to make up, and you getting started in the first quarter. You getting started in the first quarter of your life, and you're knocking it out. Versus us, we messed up 2 or 3 quarters of our life before we figured it out. And you're gonna be great. You're gonna be great.
Thank you very much. I spoke to you a couple lives back. I'm talking probably like 6 or 7 lives back, and I was telling you about the Ashurion was about to put me on, but they took so long after that live, and I finally got on probably like a month after that. And I've been busy, doing work because it's like school. I gotta actually do research when I'm not working, so I don't go out there and panic. Because the learning curve with the washers, it's been getting to me lately because they've been sending me a lot of washers. But I've mastered the dryers, and I'm trying to get better at the washers.
You will. That's just the universe taking you through this transition. Then you're gonna master the washers. You're gonna say the washers easy. Next thing you know, a whole bunch of refrigerators gonna start coming. That's the way the universe is.
I'll put the refrigerators on pause because it kind of stresses me out a little bit.
You can do it, man. Just if you go on full time, don't do no more than 3 or 4. Do 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, and you can do it. Same way you doing the washers, you can do it. You got enough time to sit there and you can study it. Study it when you get home. You got enough people in the network to help you. You can do it. Go ahead and knock them out, man. Go ahead and knock them out.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I know it's creeping up on 9:30 and other people are waiting. So take care and have a blessed day, Mike.
Thank you, man. I'm very proud of you, man. I believe in you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 502, you're on.
What's up, Mike? This is Lamar from Home Technology Handyman of Louisville.
What's
How you
going
doing?
on, Lamar, man? What's happening?
Hey, I just want to, put my 2 cents in here, tell you how real this is. I took your class back in August of last year because I'm planning for retirement from the military. So, I was like, hey, I'm going to do it part-time. I'm going to just kind of cruise, build my business up. By the time I'm ready to retire, I can just, check on out and keep it moving. Well, I'm telling you, Mike, this thing is just taking off so much that I just can't keep up. I can go out on a weekend push $2,000 like it's nothing. And so, my boss is like, it's like, hey, with COVID and everything, a lot of people are pulling their retirement back because the economy's so bad. Do you want to stay longer? I was like, hell no. I was like, I'm losing money sitting up in here. You know what I mean? I said, if anything, I'm trying to leave sooner. But yeah, like July, we had our best month ever. So no, I just want to put it on the table, like this is real. This is no joke. This is where it's at. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it full time. Some of those numbers they posted on the board on Facebook, those are real. Those are real. So we're hitting that. We're trying to get to 20 next month.
Right.
So
right.
Hey, I'm with you 100%, man. This is the real deal. I just want to put that in there.
See, that's the thing too. No, it used to be if somebody post those numbers, you'd be like, yeah, you know about where they at. You say, yeah, I'm right there on them. You know about where they at when you see that check, and you can see where they coming from. You say, you got a couple more. You can about tell where they at and stuff, but it doesn't excite you because you know you can hit it. I can hit that
right.
if I want to. You know where it takes
exactly. It
don't excite you anymore.
Right. Yes. I looked at it like, okay. I'm like, that's about right. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, Miss Ward's on that other level. Like those ghetto boys said, she on that other level. But it's something to shoot towards. So yeah, it's a good deal. So and we're looking toward the future. So DCNF, we coming to Nashville next year. I'm an hour and a half from Cincinnati, so I'm gonna get that market, and I'm going to Indianapolis. So I'm taking this region, and we're just gonna lay the blueprint down, get some subs, and just keep it running.
There you go, man. And that's what I'm saying. It's so much work out here. We can have. I don't see Slick. I don't see Sammy. I don't see Tommy. I don't even see my subs. I just brought a sub on today. I didn't even see him. I haven't seen him, and it's so much work out here that you don't even see when somebody else come in. It's just so much work, and it's a big void for 30 years that been opened up for us, and it's just prime for us to get in here and make our money. Prime.
Yeah, I'm with you. So yeah, I just want to share that, Mike. I'm good. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Okay, we got 720. 720, you on?
Hey, Uncle Mike. This is
Hey,
Keith
how you
from
doing?
Colorado. K, Knowledge and Key.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
When did you come to the live? You came to the live event. I forget. When did you come?
No, sir. I actually just I did the online.
Online.
And
okay.
I recently
I had another guy from
you.
Colorado who came.
Yeah, I recently spoke to you. I recently spoke to you maybe 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I actually been flipping appliances.
Mm-hmm.
So last time I told you I had 7 appliances. Mm-hmm. Now I only have 4. And last time I think it was about maybe $300-400 I made. Mm-hmm. Between then and now, I have made about $500 or $600 just off of the units that I had. Plus, I already had 2 COD calls, and I haven't even signed up with the warranty companies. So I'm calling in to try to let people know that there's no way it's a pyramid scheme. If it's the only scheme is them lying to themselves and them not doing the research. All the videos that you have from the old to the new, there's plenty of knowledge in there. There's hidden gems in there, and that's what I was saying. Thank you to about last time, because I was telling you I listened to the videos over and over. If they're not researching, I see a lot of people on Facebook. They're asking questions. I know for a fact they're not researching. When one of the guys said they're getting free information, we need to close it down. I feel the same way. Some people just they're trying to, how you say it, they're skimming their way through without paying their dues. There's no way this is a scheme. I paid $500 during the COVID-19 for the online, and I already doubled, almost tripled my money. And the biggest thing is that I have knowledge of how to fix appliances, so I can go anywhere, and that's the best thing. And like I was telling you, I was working a warehouse job, and they recently just let me go. As they was letting me go, I'm asking them, you need something fixed? Washer, fire, The old manager, he telling me, yeah, I got something wrong with my dishwasher. Here's my card. Call me up. I'm not even mad. I mean, I felt what Slick was talking about last week when he was like, I wouldn't work a $30 an hour job.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even take an 85. Well, I was working for $22.
Mm-hmm.
And when they fired me for that 22, they just opened up the gate for me to make that 85 an hour. And like I said, I haven't even set up with the warranties. I'm doing that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm on LLC, getting ready to get my insurance. But I already have made my money. So there's no way you're a scam. They're scamming themselves because they're not researching you, and they you need to raise up all the cost, even double it than what you're thinking right now, because it's value in there. And the other thing is, on my end, I've been trying to tell everybody I can about you.
Mm-hmm.
Been trying to show who I can, and I'm 30. I'm 32. So a lot of my brothers and cousins, they're like 21, 23, and you're right, they don't really want to do it. But I'm trying to get them to do it because they're in the streets. They want to gang bang, they want to steal, they want to do this, and I don't want to see nobody get killed or anything. And I'm trying to give them that game the game that I understand from you that you're giving out for free.
Mm-hmm.
Just the free game, not even the boot camp. The free game is priceless.
Mm-hmm.
The 5 bank accounts. There's nobody out there even speaking on 5 bank accounts. I have a cousin that's doing printing out T-shirts, and I'm giving that knowledge. Profit first. Read this. Listen to this. I know you're not at Appliance boot camp, but listen to this. You need this knowledge. So just you being you, Uncle Mike, man. Forget everybody. Forget if they don't want it, they don't need it, and that's more money for us. I'm not as big as everybody, getting the big bucks just yet, but I'm coming. And I'm not even worried about it because I got the knowledge. And that's because of you. And I invested in myself. You put it out there, and I invested in myself. And now it's coming. And I know it's coming because the universe is testing me. When you said the universe is going to test you, and if you see if you really want it, it's testing me. But I'm not going to fold. I got a good woman behind me. I got good people in the chat that I can talk to. Anybody that's working in Colorado, please hit me up. I'm in the chat. Knowledge and Key, just hit me up, man. But as far as them haters or the naysayers or the ones that want to ask you 1,000 questions, tell them to go look at your old stuff. If they ain't mess with your new shit, go look at your old stuff. That's what I got to say, Uncle Mike. Keep being you. I appreciate you. Keep giving us that good knowledge, but don't listen to them people. I'm telling you, I already made my money and double it, and I still got units. When I go look on Facebook, I can look at a unit and know what I can get for it. Just by the information that you gave me, just by me simply investing, taking that chance, and me looking at it, and just me understanding. Just know that you're unique, and the information that you're getting, that you're putting out here, somebody's picking it up, and the ones that's not, it's not meant for them. It's just leave them in the dust, man. Just forget about them, Uncle Mike. You don't have to get mad no more. You got soldiers behind you. Just go ahead and be that general for us.
Yeah, we're at the point now where we got to thin the herd, because now it's getting to a point where the people, I'll be honest, because the price is so cheap, and because we're trying to do a service. I really am trying to do a service to our community. It's getting to the point now where they're trying to the people who's looking to get something from nothing and don't want to spend the money. It's frustrating the people who don't put the work in. And like you say, you can look at a question somebody asks and say they ain't doing nothing. They haven't even tried to find anything. They want somebody to just give them everything. And that start to frustrate people when you don't even want to go Google something. Or if I don't told you something 20 times and you still come there and ask them the same question, that's when people get mad and start saying, "Hey man, just go look at it. You gotta do something."
Right. They just like I said, I already have done 2 COD calls. No, other than me fixing appliances at my house, there was no prior experience other than looking at the video, studying the boot camp, doing my research, and then going out. And I fixed in both my calls. I fixed in first day.
There you go.
First day completions, and it was all because the way that I got those two jobs is because they was waiting on other companies that was booked out. So you guys are not lying about companies being booked out. And if you're not out here, you gotta be out here. Like I'm at the beginning stages, and I have got off the blueprint a little bit. And trust me, my lady, she ain't got on me about that. But even if you get off the blueprint, you can still make it. But I promise you will struggle if you don't follow that blueprint. You will struggle. And I'm gonna leave it with this: if you're doing that dryer vent cleaning, if you can, clean the unit. Try to upsell the unit, because them units be dirty, especially them old units. It's just cleaning the vents is one thing, but if you can upsell or even just take that back off and vacuum the inside of that real quick, I promise you would save somebody's life, somebody's house, and time and money. I promise you. And it's real simple. Go put out those bandit signs. Go out there and call some warranties and do something. Do something. If they don't understand that, Uncle Mike, they don't know nothing. I appreciate you.
All right, I appreciate you, man, and I believe in you, man.
Yes, sir. Just keep doing you.
Okay.
All right.
We got 781. 781, you on?
What's up, Mike? This is Osai from over in Massachusetts.
Hey, how you doing, Osai? I thought you were the other 20-year-old who just called. How things going, man?
I'm doing well, so I just wanted to call in, and I wanted to tell the people who didn't pull the trigger. So I went to Mike's course in person in October, right? So I had a slow start, but now I'm finally up and rolling. So I'm 24 years old. I'm making roughly about $1,500 a week. And I'm not even working at full capacity because I'm still trying to find my skills. But I'm making good money. I'm getting ready to get my truck soon. Once I get a truck and I can stock parts, I could easily be making over $2,000 a week. But I'm saying it's worth it. So those who haven't pulled the trigger, you should go pull the trigger. I'm 24. I don't live with my parents. I don't gotta ask them nothing. My bills are paid every month on time. I don't gotta beg nobody for a job. And I'm only doing COD calls right now, so I don't even do warranty work. But right now I just have a sedan. I have a truck. It's just that I haven't been able to get to the registry, but now they're doing this thing where I could drop off the paperwork and they could register my vehicle. So now that I'm gonna get my vehicle registered, I can start my truck and I can start making some real money. But I've only been doing 2 or 3 calls, and it'll make me anywhere from like $15 to $2,000 in a week. I've had times like last week, right? I had to change a drain pump, right? So I charged the customers $85 for my service fee, right? The drain pump was only $50. I charged them $365 to come back and do it. Now, normally they wouldn't do that, but these people had to move because they had to move. They needed it ASAP. So I sensed that I was able to go in for the kill. So I made like $400 off changing a $50 part. I did the same thing similar with like a refrigerator. Their refrigerator wasn't working. Whatever, it was the heater and the fan. Well, I changed both the heater and the fan. It was only about $70, $80 worth of parts, $85 up front, another $300 when I came back. I'm making out like a thief in the night now. When I finally have parts stock, I can do that more consistent. I had days where I deposited $800-900 in one day. I mean, the other week, right? By Wednesday came, I had already deposited $1,000 in my account, and probably maybe only spent like $200 in parts between those jobs. So I'm doing well. The course works, but in my area it was a bit slow to start because I live in like Massachusetts it's a democratic state. It's like socialism in a lot of ways. And the thing is, these unions, they fight off it's about unions. They don't like these warranty companies taking their business. It's very union. So I had to kind of grind it out, but I'm good now. I'm rolling. I don't have to work for nobody. I don't have to beg nobody for nothing. And I plan on prospering. So for those who haven't got it, go get it. It works and it's worth it.
Okay, I want to say one thing, man. I want to say a couple of things. One, your whole demeanor and your voice and everything has changed, and when you first came down here, the confidence now that you have is unheard of. the confidence that comes from you now. Now you can go conquer the world versus when you first came. When you first came, now this guy didn't know what a ratchet was, didn't know what a pair of pliers was. He had never used a screwdriver before. And I think you were driving Uber or something at the time.
Yeah, I was just driving Uber full time. I wasn't working. I was still living on my own, but I was working like 12 hours a day driving Uber 6 days a week just to pay the bills. I was like, damn, I need to do something. I need something. Because since high school I've been trying to find different things, but like Mike says, with all these people, these gurus, they sell you a lot of. I bought a lot of those programs, but they give you.
Oh, you did? You bought some of those programs?
Yeah, I've been since like 16 years old. I spent a lot of money, Mike. I'm not. This isn't. You were like one of the last people I came. You're like the straw that broke the camel's back. But I know about all the people you're talking about. I bought a lot of their programs. Like either they withhold vital information. Like these programs, the information is good, but a lot of times you need some working capital, or they don't give you the whole picture, or their programs are upsells. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I gotta go to the next level.
Yeah, I was running into a lot of roadblocks, but I was like, yo, I need something. Then I was sitting in my house. I was like, fuck, I think I may have to go get a trade. Even if I have to work with somebody for 5 years, whatever. But then I found your YouTube. I found JT Hustle. And then I seen he was talking about the courier. Then I seen you. I was like, because I always wanted to be technical because, I grew up in a house full of women. And like, it was like a masculine thing to learn to fix things. I was like, I always want to fix things, I always wanted to be technical. I saw it as like a manly thing. But then, so I found you. I was like, this guy, he's making a lot of sense. You hit all the targets that I wanted because I wanted something where I could make 6 figures. I wanted something where I could get paid for my effort because when I was working jobs, I was willing to work harder than everybody. I was in sales, car sales. I would make like 50, 100 phone calls a day. I'd go up to the mall, pass out business cards, talk to people just to sell a car. I was putting in 60, 70 hours a week making crumbs, and have to deal with my managers and everything and the people. But I was willing to work harder than anybody and everybody around me. But I wasn't really prospering because I was just lacking certain things. I'm young. I'm 24. There's a lot of things I haven't experienced, I haven't done. But when I found Mike's course, he ticked all the boxes, 6-figure income. I could scale it. I could work for myself. It's a skill that I always have, and that I could move to anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, and always make money and always have that to fall back on. And I can invest in my dreams and everything. And, I hear Mike talking. I'm like, you know what? I have the money, I spent a lot of money on a lot of these other programs, and I wasted a lot of money on a lot of BS. Whatever, I'll just spend the grant, the $1,500. I took a plane out there to North Carolina. I had to get my hotel. So I was out like $2,000, but whatever, I'll make it back. I'm somebody who could grind. I can manage. So I was like, whatever. If it doesn't happen for me, whatever. It's not the first time I lost this amount of money. Whatever. For everything he's saying, for the price that he's costing, is very well worth it. I mean, why not? So I went out there. Like I said, I'm not technically inclined. I never even really used a drill. I never did any handy work like that. I was a salesman. All I did was talk with my mouthpiece. I did a lot of, everything I did had to do with my mouthpiece. So I wasn't, I never worked with my hands. So at first, the first time I tried to take apart a dryer in the customer's house and put it back together, it took me like 3 hours. I was terrible. I remember early on, one of the first jobs, I flooded some guy's house because I did something wrong with the water line in his dishwasher. I had to call Mike. The guy was yelling at me, all kind of chaos. But I got better. Now
I remember that because I remember talking to you. Say, hey man, you okay? Just stick with it. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah. So I went through. Even at the beginning, like I called one time. I was trying to change a heater in a woman's refrigerator. I ripped her Freon line out of the fridge, and smoke went everywhere. I have to pay her $1,000 to go get another refrigerator. So that's also I like to caution all the new people. If you're dealing with refrigerators and you got to be careful because if you break that thing, then the refrigerator's done. You don't want to have to pay $1,000 like I did. But it's all good now. I went past it and I made that money back quick. But with this course, when you get Mike's course, once you get back home, or if you take the online, you can make your money back realistically 2 weeks to 30 days. In my area, I had to wait a little longer because the warranty work was slower, so I had to find a way to get COD calls, and that's what I'm doing now, just straight COD. But because I don't have a truck stop, I have to go back and all that. So I'm not at my maximum earning potential right now as a single man shop. But once I get my truck stock, then I'm gonna be probably having those $1,000 days more frequently. And like Mike been saying, but the program is worth it. And like I said, I was down on myself for a long time because I always wanted to work with myself. I I didn't feel like I had to work for anybody. I felt like I was willing to do more than what the average man was willing to do. And like, it took away, I wasn't unconfident, but my confidence wasn't there. But now that I'm able to, you know, I'm able to live by my principles, because I always wanted to be autonomous. You know, that's what I want. That's my value system. Now that I'm able to do that, my confidence is, you know, much greater.
I can tell. I told you, I can tell in your voice. Your confidence there. Your confidence there. And I want to say this too. Just like everybody, when you first went, almost every other call you were calling me, I ain't heard from you in months.
Yeah, because I'm rolling. I get it. I could read schematics now. I could troubleshoot from the control board. I don't even, you know, I don't know everything. I haven't came across anything, but I'm pretty proficient in taking the measurements. Like if it's electrical, or if it has to do with electrics or a component failing, I could diagnose that very easily. If it's mechanical, sometimes it's tricky. Like the other day, I had a dishwasher. It wasn't filling water, but electrically, the inlet valve was, you know, it was working. I mean, it was giving out voltage, but it mechanically failed. So I had to take that guesswork. But I changed it, started working. I got my money. You know, it was what it was. I misdiagnosed a few control boards. But nothing crazy, you know. I have a strategy to get around that now. But you know, the money's gonna come. You just gotta invest in yourself, become a student of the game, and you know, just do the work.
Man, like I say, I'm so proud of you, man. And like I say, to come here, I remember when you first came here and where you at right now in a short period of time. Is remarkable. You can tell that's what comes with putting in the work. He put the work in. He has put the work in, and he's getting the results now, to the point now where he doesn't have to call me for anything. He can figure it out on his own. You can hear the confidence in his voice, where he can do whatever he wants. And like he said, he's 24. He don't live with his mom and dad. He pay his bills. He'll a grown man at 24, and I got 50-some-year-old men calling me, telling me I don't know their situation. I should be having some sympathy on them. And you got a 24-year-old man who's stepping up and saying, hey, he's doing it. And he's not complaining because he ain't got a truck. He's saying, hey, I'm going to get my truck. It's coming. And he got that delayed gratification. He know it's coming. He don't think he got to have everything right now.
Yeah, you know, like a lot of people, like, you know, they're intimidated because they don't have the vehicle, they don't have the uniform or anything. Just focus on getting the money in. These people just want their stuff fixed. Some of them, because I'm a younger guy, you know, they're skeptical if I could do the job. But once they see me rip apart that machine, they leave me alone and let me do my thing, you know.
That's great, man. That's great. And everything that you've done, it happens with everybody. That's one of the reasons why I tell people to do it with the third-party warranty company. Because if it's a third-party warranty company, you pull the evaporator line. I remember when that happened. When you pull the evaporator line, you can just tell them you got to get somebody who do seal system work, and the third-party warranty company will step in. But you're a man of your word, and you took care of it for her, and you learn from it. You know not to do that mistake again. And be out here now doing COD calls. Is where you at right now is where a lot of people want to be. You 100% COD. You totally in control of your life. I mean, you don't have to answer to no warranty company or nobody. You totally in control of your life. Those are your customers, and you don't have to answer to nobody.
Yeah. Yep. That's the best thing, because those warranty companies, only the sucky ones really have jobs. The ones that want to pay you in like 30 to 60 days and don't want to take your calls and all that, like. You know, Select Home Warranty, I did a few jobs for them, but I didn't trust them. But they sent me my checks like a month late. Like, I don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Then if I'm gonna be paying parts up front and all this, I might as well just go COD. If I misdiagnose and I take the loss, it is what it is. I just learn from it, move on, and just, you know, step my game up, and that's it.
Man, like I said, I'm so proud of you, man, and just to see the transformation that you've made. You're gonna do very well, man. You're doing very well.
I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty well. Everybody's complaining about, you know, the coronavirus. They're scared. I'm prospering. I'm coming up every week. I'm making more money. I'm getting more leads. My phone's to the point where, like, some people, they book me. You know, we agreed, but I get so many texts and so many calls, I overlook them, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I gotta, you know, hustle over to this person's house. So, you know, I got a lot of leads, you know, but I've been taking a little bit slow, just 2 or 3 until I really get my game up there. And then once I get my truck and my things stocked, then I could go harder, because I'm used to working 12-hour days. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm working 6 I'm working like 6-7 hours. Well, a lot of it's drive time. Actually working on the appliances, probably like 4. But then a lot of times because my work's so spread out, I may drive an hour over here, 45 minutes over here. But my days are about 8 hours really. But I'm used to working 12, so
Yeah.
I can,
As you go, you just getting started. But as you in another year or so, your time's going to actually shrink in, because what's going to happen, you're going to get more COD calls in more concentrated areas. You ain't going to have to go that far out, and then your drive time
I've been
will
doing
go.
some marketing too, because I've been doing marketing in local areas. Because I realized that because I am getting faster. I'm able to do these jobs in under an hour. But like, wow, if I can do that, if they would concentrate, I could do an hour here, then drive like 10 minutes down the street, hour there, then I could bang out more in a shorter period and make even more money.
Yeah. But yeah, man, you're doing very well, man. You're doing very well. Like I said, I'm so proud of what you're doing. This is and like I said, I saw you when you first came. I saw you through your transition, and now to see where you at now, you're a player. Where you're in total control of your life. You never have to ask for another job again, ever in your life.
Never. But just one thing, Mike. So it's been a while since I bought the course. Now I have somebody, they just got out of prison. I want to get involved in what you're doing because I know it could help them. But in terms of the online, is it still $850 or how does that work?
No, just the online is $500. The online is $500.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the online $500.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Wow. Oh, wow. And then what about like you had like a monthly plan option?
If they want to do monthly, the monthly includes coming in. That's $295 a month for 6 payments. You make 6 payments for $295.
Oh, but if they just want straight the online, the same thing that I have on my computer, it's just $500.
$500, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's beautiful. I need to get him into that. He just got out. He just did 2 years. I'm trying to help him because I'm doing well now and I have access that I can help people like that now. So
yeah. And the price is going to stay the same till September the 30th. After September the 30th, the prices are going to go up.
Okay. All right, man. Well, it was nice talking to you. And all those who haven't invested, this is not a pyramid scheme or anything. Like, to be honest, out of everybody in the alumni, I'm probably like the slowest one. It took me a couple months, but I'm not the standard. I'm the exception. Everybody else is getting rolling in 30 days. It only took me longer due to the laws of my state and how they operate. I'm like the extreme outlier. It's not going to take you months to get rolling in this. Most of these guys, like they're saying, they're getting rolling within 30 to 60 days of, I went to the live class. Most of the guys, by the time they got back within 30, 60 days, they're already, up rolling in their business. So, just, take the plunge. It's worth the money. And it's hard to get the value that Mike's providing for the price point that he's paying for. I paid more money for other people's programs, whether it was real estate or some sales stuff that was pure garbage compared to what Mike's pushing out. Like I wasted a lot of money. I've been trying to be self-employed since high school. I wasted a lot of money. What Mike's program is worth it. You should definitely invest in it. It's worth it.
All right, appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, thank you. This is going to be the last caller of today. The last caller. 347, you're on. 347, you're on. Hello. All right, 347 is gone now. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. On this night, I don't have a chance to go through the actual chat. I'll go back later and read the live feed. But like I said, we got to go up on the prices. We're adding more value. For you to come here and to take the 48 hours of actual hands-on with me here with you, we got to go up on that price to reflect that. And it's time to thin the herd. We getting to the point now where if you're gonna go, we're gonna make it so you're gonna get on the bus now, or you're gonna get to a point where you won't be able to get on. And we want to help everybody, but we get to the point now where I can get to a point where we got enough people coming through, and we got and the price are going to be at a price where people who are serious. Because I found out when I was at a higher price and I didn't make it so low, I got more serious people in, and those people who are serious, those are the people who are doing well. When I drop the price down real low, trying to help people come in, those are the ones who don't look at the videos, who make a payment one time, don't look at the videos in time for the next payment to come. They the ones who call and say, hey, somebody stole my credit card. All that riffraff. I gotta get that off, and we're gonna raise it to a price where we can get the people who are serious to come in, and we're going to give them enough information, give them everything everybody's got so they can start their businesses. And then from there, we can actually, then we'll have enough businesses out there where we can then actually start putting together maybe some training programs too for people coming out of high school and all that, especially now where a lot of the schools are going online and stuff. We can actually put together online stuff for those kids coming out of high school. And we actually will have people there that can actually looking for people that they can hire. So with that, I'm tired of begging and trying to pull people. Can't push a rope. So now we're gonna we're gonna move the price up. So if you're serious, you need to get in now. Otherwise, like I say, September the 30th, the price is going up to reflect the value that people are getting. Once again, like I say, for the actual open house, we got a lot of people here making a lot of money now. A lot of business people now know business. So now it's not if we if we had, like a lot of times when a lot of conference go and they're gonna do some type of empowerment, they bring 2 or 3 people to come in and speak to everybody. Most of the people they're speaking to never own a business, never put a business. They just like to hear them speak and talk about it. So now we have business owners, people who are actually running businesses. So they know now business, how business works. That's why you can see now it's getting harder to trick somebody when you come in talking 1 or 2 questions. People now, because we're running businesses, we can tell if somebody ain't haven't done anything. We get to the point where the business owners can pick out the riffraff and say, okay, nah, that person ain't. And that's another thing too. A business owner or somebody who's doing business, they ain't got time for somebody who's not serious. So when you see these guys sometimes getting on these guys, it's not that the fact that they think they're better than these guys and stuff. It's just now you're a serious business owner. You ain't got time to be playing with somebody who's not serious. You're not gonna waste your time on somebody who's not serious. You got too much stuff to be doing. And so if somebody's serious, you'll come in and help somebody. If somebody's out on a job and they struggling, you know that you've been there and you want to help that person. And you can tell when that person has reached his limit and he's stuck. But if you go there and you read something, you say, man, you're supposed to know that easy. You ain't done no research, then you ain't gonna waste your time. You say, he ain't even trying to help himself. So that's what you were saying now. You're saying people saying now, hey, you gotta get out there and help yourself. And then you only come put the call out when you really stuck. Don't put the call out and you ain't even tried. So that's that's coming in now. And now, like I said, we got hundreds of business owners, and not only are they business owners, but they got money. So now, you're hearing everybody call and say, I got money. Whatever you want to do, I got money now. I got money. Where else do you hear that? Where you hear the brothers and sisters calling in, say, hey, we got money. We got money to spend. What we gonna do now? So now when we come back down here to Appliance Boot Camp, we can now sit down and say, hey, where we need to go put our money at to actually take over a little small area, take over a part of a segment of our industry. We can take it over now, and we can actually put together, like I say, a third-party warranty, a call center, whatever we decide we want to do after we research it, and then we can actually build it up and we support it, and then eventually go out and use that to compete against other companies. And so I'm very excited about what's coming out of this Appliance Boot Camp. I'm very excited about how you all are doing. Because the Appliance Boot Camp goes so good, I'm almost hesitant not to even touch it because it right now it works. It works. I'm adding some modules, adding some other stuff, but I'm not touching the core of it. The core of it works. There's nothing really I can touch. And the other thing too, once you learn the basic fundamentals of how these appliances work, you don't need to be looking at any more courses of me teaching you how to do it. You now know how to go out and research it yourself. You now know how to if you got the schematics and the tech sheet, you can fix it. So, but I am gonna make it so that it looks similar to you see the same equipment that you see here. So at this time, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'll be back on Thursday. Thursday, I'll be talking about the Appliance Bootcamp hands-on live event. What we're going to be doing there, how that's going to go, what's going to happen at the hands-on live event going forward. So today was the open house. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'll be talking about the hands-on live event. I got one of the gas videos up is working now, so I'm gonna be recompiling and putting the new ones up and re-editing them, and all that stuff will be coming out. And once again, thank y'all again, man. You all has I'm telling you, y'all can say that I've given you all, but what you all have given me, I cannot describe it. From everything, from being able to talk to you all, you don't know how you all know now because you all got people you can call and talk business. No, you got 4 or 5 guys that you can call and talk business throughout the day and the afternoon. You hit a lick, you know how much you want to call and tell somebody when hit a lick and and just talk about it. And for a long time, I did not have anybody I could talk business with. And now I got hundreds of people I can talk business with, and that's the best thing in the world when you can talk to your friends about business, and and it not be no pie in the sky thing where you just dreaming about it. Where if somebody come up with something and you be like you got to be careful. Now I'm telling you, now you got to be careful. Somebody ask you about something like somebody asked me what you looking at right now. If I'm telling them I'm looking at this business here, the first thing people say, hey, I got 10 right now. Let's go. Let's go. They got because everybody now got cash, and that's another thing too. I'm gonna say this, and I gotta get out of here. With you're finding out now, business is universal. Meaning the same way you do business here, business will work like this anywhere in the world. Business is universal. So as you start to learn the appliance repair business, the same fundamentals and the basics of it, it's just like fixing these dryers and fixing these washers. Once you know the fundamentals of how it works, you can actually then go into any business and actually and make it work. Once you get one business up and running, and once you get your appliance business up and running, and you get it to a point where it can operate without you, you can go to any business and actually get it up and running. Now, some businesses it's more complex, it's more moving parts, and you know what it involves. Just like sometimes I look at some of these Amelia's, I mean Melee and Ashko dishwashers. You know what's involved, and you say, "Nah, I'd rather take something a little bit more simpler today. I don't want to get involved in it right now." You know how to fix it, but you know what it entails. Same thing with some businesses. Some businesses, you can look at it, and you know what's involved, and you can do it, but you want something a little simple. You want a electric dryer or something like that. So you want something simple that you can actually get in and and fix it real fast and go. That's the type of businesses I want. Now, though, just like Ashko, it pays a lot more money and it make a lot more money and it looks better. But I want something simple that I can get in and out and go. Give me the old Whirlpool dryer with the heater element in the back, and I'm happy. But that's what happened. Once you learn businesses, you can do all of them, and that's what we're seeing now. Where now we're actually are running business. We ain't sitting around looking at no videos and reading no books and just celebrating other people making money and stuff. And like you're seeing these guys now because now they know it's attainable. And when nobody wants to cheat. When have you seen people who didn't want to get a hookup? You know, uh, no, we the kings of the hookups. We always want to hook up. Somebody open the door in the back and this and that, so we can get in from the back door. To the point now where we value the work, where we value the hard work and putting in the time and stuff and doing it right. We don't want to cut no corners. Where everybody's saying, "No, man, you got to do it the right way." And you got to put the work in. We don't want you to come here looking for no hookup. We want you to come here and earn it like everybody else. This is almost unheard of, where everybody is holding everybody accountable. Ain't none of that stuff. Ain't no snitching and all that stuff going. Where when they see you coming in and you trying to sneak in and you doing something wrong, people calling you out. They calling you out. And when you're doing something right, people coming to your defense. And this is great. I can't put it into words. This is great. This is great. And eventually, what's going to happen? Not only is it we doing it to ourselves, but eventually it's going to spill out into the other industries. And these people who out here who selling hype. No, I don't. If you're gonna sell hype, spread that selling of the hype amongst everybody. Just don't come to us because that we're gullible sometimes because we don't get around businesses much. Don't peddle the hype to us all the time. Go peddle it to some other people. Spread it around. But everybody come and sell us all these fake goods and stuff, and then they take the bag and leave, and then we left here and can't build anything. And that hurts us because when you take the money out, take the money out when especially when people don't have businesses and people are depending on 9 to 5 in order to make it, and you come here, you pull $1,500, $2,000 from somebody who's working every day a 9 to 5. It takes them a long time to save that money up versus like you're talking to guys now here doing an appliance repair. $1,000 don't hurt them. Like Jose Bean said, I had to pay a lady $1,000, didn't hurt him. The appliance repair kicks off so much cash where you can afford to make a mistake and it'll cover you. You got because it don't hurt you. So with us, if you come here and you're gonna if you're a business owner, if you come to me and I got the money where I can afford to lose $2,000 or $3,000, it won't bother me not one bit. But somebody who's working, they can't afford to do it. So now I got business owners where we can come in and everybody, if we go out and decide to do something, we're going to make it work. But if somebody, if something happens and 1,000 leaves somebody, it's not going to be nothing that's going to hurt anybody in their family. Yeah, I just lost $1,000. Okay, I'll make it back tomorrow. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I'll make it back in 2 days, so we good. I'll catch it back some other way. Like that. It ain't gonna be nothing where you're gonna really be hurting your family. So what's gonna happen? We now are gonna be going out to the other businesses pretty soon because you're gonna get to the point where I'm at right now, where I can't look at the other businesses because I'm getting mad because I know when somebody's just telling you something that you want to hear, so they can get you emotionally involved and separate you from your money. That's what I don't like, and I don't want nobody coming here. I don't want nobody coming here to open house and looking at what Mike Sneed got. Mike Sneed built the ice cream parlor, and I show you that. Nah, that's no. When we come, everybody eating just as well as I am, and we're gonna do something together because we all on the same page. It ain't. There's many of people who's making more money than I am right now who came through Appliance Boot Camp. So it ain't none of this thing where I get all the glory and stuff. Nah, everybody here is eating. Everybody is eating. And like these other people said, hey, I might not be where they at right now, but I know I can get there and it's doable. And it's no jealous and no envious amongst us. Because when people show us, the reason why we don't get jealous, the people who actually came to Appliance Boot Camp and the alumni, why we don't get jealous, because we look at the numbers and we say, yeah, that's a good one there. She hit a lick, but I can get it because we know we can do it too, and we're not jealous or envious of it, and we know ours is coming. We know, like Osei Bean, he said, I know where I need to get my van. Once I get my van, watch out, I'm coming at you. No, we know that. You hear Lamar telling us, say, hey, I see you, Miss Ward, out there. I see you holding good, but just wait till I get out. Wait till I retire, and I can step up to a couple of different markets. And we coming out there, and it's not nothing where it's friendly competition that we love. We love to see that, and we all grow better from it. And to see them throw those numbers out, and I can see the transition where they're coming to, and you're seeing millionaires been made. I'm honest. You're actually watching millionaires coming to life and being made right in front of you, and it's amazing. Where first our conversation started off, people just want to make $500 a week extra, and now you got people talking about I can make $800 a day. I got 6,000 this week. I got 20, 30,000 this month. Wait, now that's the numbers we're talking about. Where you talking about? I was talking about Slick. A lot of times, some of the people called and we talking in the background. I run some stuff by them before I come to you all, kind of filter. We was talking about the what are we gonna do for the open house, and their thing is man, the 25,000 ain't nothing. We can buy 4 of them. We can do whatever, because now if you're talking about 10 or 15 people, 25,000 ain't nothing for us now. And to us to come together and say, hey, 25,000, and where you saying we don't need 10 people, no, get 2 or 3 people. 25,000 ain't nothing, where now that's our mindset. That speaks volume. That speaks volume to now where that's our mindset, where we're saying, okay, $25,000 ain't nothing, man. We can do that easy. And and because we got these businesses now. Now we're at the point now where we can go out and we don't have to worry about somebody gentrifying a place that we're at. We can go in now and we can gentrify someplace. We can gentrify someplace. All right. So I'm gonna actually now get off. I see something, Marlon. Somebody got some networking going on. Greg B. Mike, what's that YouTube money looking like? Okay, I answered that one. YouTube money. If you're doing video, if you waiting on the YouTube money, it's not YouTube don't send out much money far as them for your videos. You might get $500, maybe $600 a month off of just the YouTube channel. Your YouTube money is going to come from your courses. If you're selling a course, that's where your money is going to come from. Now that's a totally different ball game. That right there, I was actually, I that's why I say I saw some people, some bigger YouTubers. I saw their actual numbers. That they actually I saw a couple of their numbers of what they're actually pulling in per month. And people who got a lot bigger platform than I've got. Right now, I think I got less than 5,000 subs. Let's see how many subs I got. Yeah, I got 4,800 subs. From 4,800 subs, I can pull. I'll be honest, I can pull 30 to 40,000 a month off of YouTube. Not YouTube, but from the courses and everything, I can pull 30 to 40,000 a month. And I was actually surprised to hear that other people who had 100,000 subs, had 50, 60,000 subs, what they were getting. And then I said, okay, that's why. And I said, okay, that's why. Because I was thinking they were pulling a lot more money, but I can pull that. And I think the reason why, I know the reason why I can pull that is because I'm actually giving people my actual formula of how I'm doing things, and people can see it. And I'm actually bringing people on and let them see it. Y'all posting the money, everybody see it. It's out there. I have yet to see another course where people come in and they actually are winning, and they're actually doing it. And so I think that's why I can do it. And I think sometimes that's why we get limited as far as our viewership. I be honest, people who are giving you the right information, YouTube pick and choose winners and losers. I don't subscribe to I don't subscribe probably 2 times to Mrs. Ward channel. And so for some reason I go there, I've been unsubscribed, or I don't get the notifications. I actually have to go there. I have to see somebody actually have to post her videos. Then I have to go look at them. And I said, something is happening, but if I can get I get 4,000 subs, and we get maybe a couple of hundred people look at our videos, and then it stops. It doesn't get pushed. But if I was to have a channel where I was talking about prison and coming out of prison stuff, I have 1 million subscribers, and they're sending my videos out everywhere. And I could constantly be pushing that poison into your head about prison reform, and not prison reform, but people fighting in prison and people getting the cheek split and all that. I could push that, and they'll do it. Or if I tell you, if I was to keep telling you something bad was going to happen, that the economy is going to crash, and that this is going to happen, and this and you're going to be poor, and if I push that, they'll push that. But here it is now, where you got You got hundreds and hundreds of African American men coming here and quitting their jobs in the worst, supposed to be the worst pandemic in the history of the world. We people quitting their jobs, and people are walking away from work and making money where we don't even know it's a pandemic going on. As a matter of fact, I had forgot it was an election year going on. I don't pay no attention to it. I don't care who's the president. I don't care 2 cents who the president is, who Joe Biden picking for their vice. I don't care who they are. I ain't even thought about it. And here it is now. This is where we're at, and where we're coming together now. We're saying we're going to rebuild a whole town, or are we going to take over an industry? And we coming with money and stuff, and we building it and supposedly the worst time ever. Come on. So, all right. Once again, yeah, we're gonna be doing the live event on the 22nd and the 15th. We still doing the live event. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah. The hurricane came through here and gone, so we're good there. All right. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. And the other thing too about the YouTube, you got to be careful with the YouTube, because people have realized, like I said, YouTube has became the new YouTube is the new church. That's what I'm saying. People have realized if they get you emotionally involved in a topic, they can get you to then separate you from your money. And even though you don't get no results, they can actually then put a topic out there and tell you there's emotional that you have emotional attachment to. I can put a topic out there that you emotionally attached to, and then once I get you there, I can then sell you on a course or sell you on something that's supposed to help you with what you're emotionally attached to. And like I said, I don't mind people doing that, but spread it around. Don't just come to us with it. We don't had enough of that pushed on us, where we don't get the results on it. We don't had education pushed on us like that. We don't had religion pushed on us like that. We don't had all these wholesaling, real estate pushed on us like that. We don't have anything that you can imagine where you can get money without putting in no work. It's been pushed on us, and people have made money off of it, telling us that. But at this, and everything that you can do that doesn't require work, people have done it. Appliance repair is going to require you to put in some work. You're going to have to study. You're going to have to learn how to self-educate yourself. But you get the reward of the amount you put into it is the amount you're going to get out of it. If you study and you learn how to read schematics and you learn the basics of how this stuff operates, you're gonna get that money back. You're gonna make it back. You're not losing anything, and you're gonna have to actually put the time in. And once you do that, you'll live good. And you not only will you be able to fix appliances, you'll be able to fix anything electronic. You'll be able to fix any and everything. You get the confidence. You get the confidence like the young man that called here. When he first came here, he had no confidence. Listen to him now. He even you can see the transition. You can see the transition of the confidence of being somebody who's in control of his own life. I try not to use no what they call no 4-letter words or no party words. But when a guy's in total control of his life, he don't care if it offends you. And to hear him now, a couple of them coming off easy. I said, this is a guy now. Hey, you can't touch him. You know, he's at the point now where he's untouchable. He all 100% COD. He done paid his dues. No, like you say, he bust somebody's refrigerator, flooded the house. He done all of that. He paid his dues. I'd much rather you pay him with American Home Shield and Old Republic. But like he said, he couldn't do it. He had to take a different route, but he paid his dues. And now he's saying, I can fix anything. And you can hear it now in his voice. You can hear it. You can just hear the confidence coming off of him. Where this is a guy right here that's in total control of everything. And so that's what I want to hear. A guy 24 years old with total control. The guy 20 years old that called in, and he's saying, "Hey, I'm making it, and I'm at the point now. Just think at 20, he 1 or 2 years out of high school, where he's saying he quitting his job, and he's saying I'm on my own. I'm gone." and don't have to live with his mom and them. He said he pay all his bills. No, that's some grown man talk there. That stuff I say. I pay the bills around here. He talking grown man talk at 24. No, I pay all my bills. Can't nobody tell me nothing. No, I don't live with my mom now. I pay all my bills and my bills paid on time. That's James Evans talk there. So now you got that coming out these young guys, and you're not getting that out the university. You're not getting it nowhere. You're not getting it anywhere. And I think that's probably why they hold our channel where it's at. And like I said, they hear what some of the other people were making per month. And I said, damn, no, I'm not really marketing and pushing it yet, but I can market and push and easily push past what they're getting. But with me, it's not about the money. It's not about me getting the money. It's more about me actually making it so that you all are getting the information. You all are getting the results. If you all are getting the results, I get the money. Because you all, just like I say, when you get the results, you want more people to get the same thing you got, and you want to see me win too. So if you all getting the results, that's what I'm concerned about. I'm not concerned about telling you what you want to hear, just so I can get you to put more money buy a course. I want to make sure that you all are getting the results, and I'm not going to teach you all anything that I'm not doing. If I'm not doing it, I'm not going to tell you to do it. Just like the ice cream parlor, I'm doing that course as we go, and I think I pretty much figured it out. I haven't went through a winter season yet. That's why I'm going to release that once the winter time comes. I want to see what the winter time looks like, and if it works the way I think it's going to work, hey, I can show you how to release that and get the same results. So that's where I'm at right now. I went past my time. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm getting ready to get off of here right now. And if anybody has couldn't log in and they sent me the emails, I didn't have a chance to actually to add them in today because I was actually trying to work on seeing what the file sizes and stuff were that I could actually upload to Teachable, and the file format that my compiler had that actually compatible to it. So I didn't have a chance to add you in, but I add you in first thing in the morning. Once again, thank you all again. And I'll talk to you all later.